They disadvantaged the driver to fix the mess at the expense of the other. Go ahead and tell us what you think about McLaren's decision to swap positions after that mishap, right? Careers are careers, as Juan Manuel Fangio used to say when faced with a driver's misfortune. There was a bad pit stop, and that's what Oscar Piastri said on the radio. Tom Stallard, who is Piastri's race engineer, came on the radio and said, "Look, we're going to swap positions, kind of like what happened in Hungary. But in Hungary, it was in favor of Piastri, wasn't it? We're going to do what we did last year, something similar. We're going to swap, because we stopped Norris in a situation to cover Leclerc, and so on. I don't even know if that's true, and so we're going to swap positions." And Piastri replied, "Yeah, a bad pit stop is also part of a race. And he's right, isn't he? Everyone's subject to it, right? If they weren't on the same team, no one would swap." And Red and McLaren said, "No, that's our fault. This one's on us, so let's swap." Then, they swapped positions and let them fight it out, didn't they? He gave the place back, but he didn't like it, did he? But also, for them, yeah, the loss is smaller than if it were for first and second place, because the winner gets 25 and the second gets 18. And the second gets 18, and the third gets 15. So the loss is much smaller, so much so that the gap after Monza today drops from 34 to 31. I think that's what comforted and calmed him, although it didn't, make Piastri completely happy. Like, oh, 3 points. Alright then. If it had been 7, I don't think he would have liked it as much, would he? But the fact is that McLaren then carried out the position swap, kind of like, oh, we disadvantaged the driver. But it's that thing, they disadvantaged one driver to fix the mess, at the expense of the other. So, at that moment, Piastri feels both the joy and the pain of being a McLaren driver, because they give him the best car. But at the same time, they hit him with this penalty, and then put him back on track at a disadvantage, all because of the mistake they made with the other driver. I think that's a bit complicated, a bit questionable. I understand it from the team's perspective, okay? I get the decision, but I think, yeah, it's more wrong than right. McLaren knows what they're doing internally, right? But, if it were a Ferrari driver, a Red Bull driver, a Mercedes driver, or whoever it was, even a Haas driver, this wouldn't have happened. So, in the end, he ended up being favored by having a car capable of winning and didn't win. Piastri was disadvantaged by having a car capable of winning and didn't win, and his teammate was harmed by something silly that had nothing to do with his race situation. A race is a race. It happens, doesn't it?